Hello my friends and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have for you my beauty and makeup favorites for this holiday season. We all know December is a month of indulgence with all the parties, food, drinking, and pretty much everything in between. And on top of that, cold air outside and dry air from heating inside tend to leave our skin dehydrated and tired and not looking its best. So today I decided to share with you some of my must-haves that make me go through this holiday season looking as best as I can. So let's start. Let's start from the skincare. Of course, regular skincare and moisturizing your skin is a must. During the winter time is and especially during the holiday season, because of all the reasons that I already mentioned, are pretty much a must. If you want to have a nice soft skin, you need to amp your moisturizing game. Yes. What I do usually, I tend to use masks once a week. Sometimes more, depends how my skin feels, but during the month of December, just because of all the parties and everything else, I tend to up my game and use a mask at least twice a week, just so I make sure that my skin is moisturized enough so that it feels soft and nice, and so that any kind of makeup when I apply it looks much better. So my first recommendation for you is, of course, a good moisturizing mask. I usually use Moisture Bomb sheet mask from Garnier, or something similar, like any moisture excuse me, any moisturizing mask will do. Or I would, if I have more time before the event or anything else, I would leave my mask overnight, and for that I usually, actually lately I have been using Summer Friday jet lag mask. As you all know, it's amazing. You can keep it for 10 minutes also, not just overnight, but I tend to use it mostly as an overnight mask. It just makes my skin feel more softer and moisturized and nice. But so to make sure that those masks work properly and have the best effect on my skin, I tend to use, once a week, I tend to use a little bit stronger exfoliator. And this, for a while, I have been using Kate Somerville Exfoliate exfoliator. It's a little bit stronger, but that's why I use it just once a week, sometimes even once every 2 weeks. But it makes sure that my skin is completely clean, that all the dead cells are removed, and that all the masks and the moisturizers and serums that I use are actually working as they should properly work. Okay, so that is for the skin. Next, what I want to talk about is, of course, our makeup. We all want to look as best as we can, especially when we have some family gatherings or party with our friends. We do like to look our best. And as I mentioned, just because our skin is not looking the best as it should be, from all the late night partying or all the amount of alcohol and food that we consumed previous night. And on those days when I need more coverage and want to make sure that my makeup will stay in place, I reach out always for one of my favorite foundations ever. It's Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. It's perfection. It covers everything that you need to cover. It stays whole night. It looks, even though that covers everything, it looks nice. It's not, it doesn't look like kind of mask that you plastered on your face. It just looks amazing. And like I mentioned, the most important thing, it doesn't move. It's set and it's just perfect. It looks perfect through whole night. And while we're talking about coverage, of course we have to mention a good concealer. And as my foundation, I tend to use Double Wear Stay in Place Estee Lauder concealer. I use this for pretty much every day, and of course I'm going to use it for the parties and for those events that I need my makeup to cover all the dark circles or blemishes or anything that I need to hide. And this concealer is really good. The same as foundation, it stays put, it doesn't move, doesn't crease, and it looks amazing on your skin. And while we're talking about the makeup, of course we have to mention brows, because we all know they're really important. So the thing that I have been using lately is Gimme Brow by Benefit, and I just love this brow gel. Not just that it colors your brows and fill them in. It has a brush, as you can see, which makes application so much perfect, so much easier, and your brows stay put, they don't move, because it's kind of gelish kind of formulation. So I definitely recommend this little tiny bottle of miracles. Next thing, of course, is the thing that if I had to give up all of my makeup and just keep one thing, this will be it, and that's mascara. Because I think if you just put a little bit of mascara, your face will open up a little bit, and you will look fresh and nice and ready to go. Any girl knows the magic of mascara. And I mentioned in my my last favorites video, my newest obsession is this Nars Climax mascara. It is just amazing, amazing mascara. And this mascara will can take you from day to night, because it's easily buildable. So the more, of course, the more layers you put, the longer and thicker your lashes will be. So you can have like normal everyday look, and in an hour you can have full like long lash effect mascara lashes, sorry, lashes, which is amazing, especially if you don't use false lashes, as I don't, but yes, this, I mean, I talked about in my favorites video so much about this mascara. And while we're talking about the eyes, little detour from all the makeup, I just wanted to mention this little thing. It's just regular eye drops. I don't use them that often, but I noticed that if my eyes are tired, red, like I didn't sleep very well night before, if I just use a couple of drops of these, my eyes just somehow, they just look better. They look more awake. They look, the redness of course is gone, and I tend to look much better, which is our goal here after all, isn't it? And I mean, from all the parties and late nights, I think we all need a couple drops of these. To continue on makeup section again, another thing on my must-have list is of course bronzer, and lately I have been using this Dior 001 Just Nude bronzer. It's amazing. It just gives you that bronze glow. In this video on purpose, I'm not mentioning blushes or highlighters. They of course are optional, and of course I use them, but the bronzer is the only thing on this list, just for the reason that if you just put a bronzer, you would still look amazing. You can contour your face with it. It will give you that little bit of tan, so you don't look tired or pale, which we tend to look in the winter time, most of us anyhow. So that is the reason why from all the product, bronzer is the only one on this list, because like I said, with highlighter, yes, it helps you look nice, and blush too, but with good bronzer you can do so much more to make your face more fresh and to look nice and party ready. And the last but not least on the makeup list must-haves, of course, is the red lipstick. And this is a MAC Russian Red, one of my favorite ones. For me, nothing says party, especially holiday party, as a woman with the red lips. You don't have, even if you just put foundation, concealer, like the previous makeup items that I mentioned, like with just a little bit of mascara, concealer, and red lips, and you will be ready to go, and you will look amazing. It's me when I say that you don't need all the glitter or complicated makeup. Of course, if you like that, go for it. But if you don't have time for full glam, but you still want to look glamorous and nice, trust me, just put the red lips and you will be ready to go. And of course, last but not least, let's talk about hair. There are two items on this list that holiday season should not go without. And of course, there are dry shampoo and hairspray. I think everything is said, because we need dry shampoo for all oh, excuse me, for all those days when we do not have time to wash our hair, but we need to little pick me up. And of course, hairspray is for all those amazing hairstyles that we're gonna make through all holiday season, and make sure that they stay put. So yes, these two babies go together. Make sure, it doesn't matter what brand you use, make sure you find the one that works for your hair and stick to it. So this is it for this video. I hope you liked it, and I hope that you're gonna subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I would love to have you in my YouTube family. And of course, don't forget to press that little bell button so you are notified every time I post a video. And please leave me a comment down below. What are your must-have beauty items for this holiday season? And of course, leave me any suggestions for what kind of videos do you like and want me to make for you guys. I would really appreciate it, because I want to have the best content for you guys on this channel. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all back soon. Bye.